Hey guys, it's Syndicate here, and welcome to my, I think it's the fourth part now of my round 30 on the second attempt I've ever done on Moon. Like, this is just insane. Like, it still sounds dead weird when I say it, because it's like, round 30 is actually like a high round. Well, to me, it doesn't seem like the highest round, but you know, like when a new map comes out, you know, you say round 30 is pretty much the highest, because right now, like 6 hours after the map pack being released, the highest round on the actual leaderboards is currently 28. It's just got to 28 because it was going up like 26, 27, 26, 27, 27, 27, and there's loads at 27, and then now everyone's at 28. So it'll probably get beat within the next 2 hours or something. Because people are like, you know, I've already seen videos of people like best rape train spot EU, and it's just people running this. I did call it something whilst I was live streaming. I think I called it Rape Train Rock. Because you know you're just running around running round and round and round and round and round this rock here. So Rape Train Rock, but I was just like, yeah, we'll just call it a Rape Train, because I didn't want to be like, it's called the Syndicate Rape Train, you know, like it's mine, I found it, because you know I'm not that kind of guy. Like the Syndicate Rape Train got a name on Kino de Toten, just because like I did it all the time, and it got kind of, I suppose it kind of helped it get really well known. Don't watch anyone else's like videos on zombies. You don't like to help me like progress. And fortunately, I wanted sleight of hand. Then, if you can remember, we actually just been here in the previous episode to actually get sleight of hand, but we missed out. But look how many points I got: 21,000. I'm gonna pack a punch my AK-10 for you, and then I'm just gonna get some points back from that. And this is No Man's Land. Now, I want to explain what goes down in No Man's Land, and that was the close. That was close. I shouldn't have even run through there because it was all spawning. Like, whenever this starts up, I've just got to point out as well that reticle is badass. When No Man's Land starts, you want to try and run a rape train, just get him going in a circle, and you can pack a punch and just do a loop and then pick up your gun again. Like, a perk that I would definitely try and advise to anyone, you know, who's going to play this map. I'd say, like, what you can see I've got up, I wouldn't totally say you need the three weapon, so it's like, sorry, what's it called? Weapon mule? Is it, no, what's it called? Pack mule something. Mule punk, but I don't know. I've completely actually forgot the name, but so we got the mule perk, or let's just say the 3-gun perk, right? I wouldn't say you need that as a necessary. It's great for the spot where you can see I'm doing the rape train. So for doing it for like you, like say if you actually just were going for a high round there using the method that I'm teaching you, then I'd say definitely 3 guns, because then like when you do hit the box you can like, you know, pick up 3 guns. But then if you go down you do have a chance of losing. Say you did have like a pack a punch AK-7 for you had a ray gun pack a punch, then you had a wave gun pack a punch, you know, you could lose any of them. And if you lose like your ray gun, it's a bit of a kick in the nuts, because you know you could just buy back the AK-7 for you, whereas you can't buy back the ray gun. So this is me in No Man's Land, and I'm a bit confused to be honest, because I'm sure I should have set some sort of score record in here. But okay, I have to speak about this. Watch the quantum entanglement device. Look at that. I was like, oh, what is it? Is it pack a punch? And because I've got the lore already, I was like, right, I'll jump into it and see what I get. But it's actually not. It's just the lore itself, standard. So I was a bit good because I thought I was going to get the pack a punch version. But you'll see later on into the actual series of this that it just gets mind-blowingly crazy what you can get from the drops from the QED. The QED is like, it's like taking a risk, basically. It's like, if you were going to throw it to get yourself out of a bad situation, you could throw it at the zombies, hoping, you know, you're going to, like, blast them into space. You know, so you're like, yeah, I'm gonna blast them away. Or you could actually treat yourself to something, so, like, you could throw it out in front of a zombie. Sorry about the pause screen, it'll disappear in a second, there you go. Or you could throw it into the zombies in an attempt that they're going to fly away. And then you might hear, like, a laughing noise, and that's actually the zombie stealing it. Now, what I'm going to say by the zombie stealing it is, when you actually use the... if you've ever played Dead Ox Arcade, because you know they've brought a lot of stuff from Dead Ox Arcade, like you can get the ray gun and stuff, like, you know, like new kind of drops and be able to pick up weapons that last a certain amount of time, but in this case you get to keep them until they run out and you decide to swap them out, which is a really good thing. So it's just getting random drops like you would in Dead Ox Arcade. But something that is crazy is there is actually like a jewel, or whatever you want to call it, like a reward that you can get in Dead Ox Arcade. It looks somewhat like a Z with 2 lines going through it, you know, so like zombies with the 2 lines going through it, just a Z. And that Z, if you actually pick that up in zombies, you actually get 900 points. So that's still a lot of points to just get from one QED, you know, to say it costs you 950 points to get the QED in the first place. But like what I'm trying to say is, you know, with the QED in, like, anyway, Sorry, sorry. Oh, so I'm so distracted. I'm like gotta concentrate on what's going on. So what I'm trying to say is, if you ever watch the loading screen, the actual loading screen for the zombies, you'll notice that there is a token, like $50,000 token. And now this is what I thought it was originally, because I did it and then it said, I actually saw what it was, and I was like, oh, what is it? And I went to go and get it, and then a zombie just ran straight over to it and took it, and I was like, you little bitch, give that back. And then he didn't, obviously, and it just disappeared. So I was a bit gutted. It was a waste of a QED, but luckily, I just chilled out and manned up, and then I think I threw it down again, and then I got I think it was a pack of ray guns, so that was pretty good. But so there, I was under the impression that I just missed out on 50,000 points. Now, if it was 50,000 points, then I think that would have been absolutely insane, like really, really good. And I would have really wanted to have seen that, to be honest. But it didn't go down too well. But then when I actually did manage to get it a separate time, I only got the 900 points from it. It would have been awesome. I would have loved to see more, more points from it. Like, say if it was even 9,000 points and it was like really rare to get, that'd have been much better. Because just getting 900 points is not like amazing, but So anyway, yeah. The big Easter egg with zombies. I don't want to totally ruin it for everyone, but all I'm gonna say is if you know the zombie storyline or you don't, you're gonna learn a lot about it. I want to say you're gonna learn a lot about it. It'll talk about how the teleporters work, how they actually got around to work. Getting them right with the radios that you'll find scattered around the map. And the radios, I think the best way to say it is most of them are in order, so you have to do one then for it to activate the next one. Just like Ascension, so you couldn't find the sixth final radio without doing the fifth, the fifth radio. So you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 in a pattern and then actually finish it off. But something crazy that I'm just it always makes me dead giddy when I think about it. I don't know why it makes me giddy, but when Ascension came out, everyone thought there was only 5 radios, and they were all Machinima partners making the videos, sending the videos off to Machinima, wanting to be the first people oh, I found all the radios first. It was all me. I found them. No one help me. And I was just well done for the ones you'd found and stuff. I'd found some myself, and obviously needed help for others because I was just trying to find the next one. And then when everyone was saying 5 was it, I was just you know what, I'm gonna go Easter egg hunting. And I basically spent 3 hours just looking around the map, and then I actually found the 6th radio, and it wasn't anywhere else on YouTube. And that feeling, knowing where people actually think that they found everything, and then you find something and it's no, didn't. It's just such a great feeling. But luckily now I've got my ray gun pack a punch, so it's been awesome, yeah. If I'll say this every commentary I'm in, if you haven't bought it yet, haven't played it, it's really good. It is a very rape training map. Now you might be like, what does that even mean? What I mean by rape training is you will be running in circles upon circles upon circles. You're not gonna just be you'd run in a big straight line to avoid them. Oh, sorry, to avoid the zombies. The places are really that narrow that you have to run a rape train to get out of an awkward situation. So you'll probably come out of playing zombies on Moon a really very dizzy person, because I was rape training for 2 hours to get to round 30. So round 30 taking 2 hours is a pretty long time. So I was actually okay, around 45 I'll do it in another 2 hours. And I don't know why I kept putting my Pez on. I just thought it was dead funny to see the helmet and got all giddy about it. But if you don't know what the Pez is, it's when you go into space. You actually ow, sorry, I got caught on my lip or something. Ow! When you're actually in space, you're actually in a non air sealed off location with oxygen in it. Then you will not be able to breathe. Your character will start going, and you'll need to put the mask on, and then you put the mask on and it'll say PS personal something security activated when you put it on, so then you can breathe when you're outside on the moon and jumping around, so you don't have to worry. It is really crazy because when you don't need the mask, then it's not crazy gravity, so you can actually just sprint like you can here, you can jump how you could normally, that kind of thing. So it's loads of crazy stuff to do. But something I was trying to show hey, look how many zombies I've actually killed. I know I keep walking past some, and I don't know why I was too busy getting them all together, but I think it was because I would try to pack a punch the weapons. But as you can see, I do actually kill them all, and in total I do kill a really good amount of zombies. It was more than 30 zombies I killed down here. As you can see, I'm still picking them off, and I think I do end up leaving now. But I killed at least more than 30 zombies here, and it's supposed to update your little your leaderboard score, No Man's Land, that's what it's called. But unfortunately, it didn't update for me, and I don't know if it's at the end of the video, because I don't know at the end of the video I downed and then rage quit by pressing start and then quit, or I actually just let it, completely bleed out and a new round start up. Now, if that's the case, I think I might have, killed myself when I thought I'd bleeded out. Bled out? I think it's bled out. Started the next step. But I honestly think that I might have quit it. So unfortunately, I might have missed out on getting like a top number 1 spot there, because I was actually there for quite a while, getting a lot of kills. So I think it was like 30, 40 kills. That would have put me in the top 50 or like top 25 straight away at the time, because it was really close to it, and not a lot of people knew what they were doing. They were like, is it for most time down there? And like some guy spent like 30 minutes down there and only had like 10 kills, because he just thought you could like get to the number 1 by most time down there. So that was awesome. But I hope you've enjoyed this gameplay, guys. If you want to see the next part, then please by all means subscribe. It'll teach you like how to get to round oh sorry, I was going to thought I'd get double tap now. Teach you how to get to round 30 with pretty much ease, and you'll see like some like awkward situations to go through. But if you stick to like the tips and tricks that I offer you guys here, then you should do this in no time, and it should be really easy for you. It's up to you whether you want to, I'd say enjoy the map first, do whatever you want to do, some rape trains maybe later on. Play with friends. It's always good to play zombie map with friends, because then if you go down, you're not just down, you can like get your friend to get you back up on your feet and everything. So if you have enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like and favorite this video. That's all I ask. If you are subscribed to this account, the Syndicate Project. I'm Syndicate. I did introduce myself, but like and favorite only takes a few seconds, and it really means a lot, and it shows that you want to see more. So as always, guys, I've been Syndicate, and adios amigos. I'm not even Spanish. I don't know why I say that. Is that even Spanish?